let's talk about the 7,500 electric vehicle tax credit. If you're someone that doesn't qualify for the tax credit, there is actually a big loophole, and I'll walk you through and even show you a story on how it actually works. If you do not qualify for the 7,500 federal tax credit, there is a massive loophole. I'll show you all of the different steps on how to actually get it and show you a real story of someone who was actually able to get it in California and show you the steps and tips and tricks on how to actually get it. Now, this is for people that make over the income limits, like 150K, 300K married. And so that's like, it's AGI. So it's adjusted gross income. So that what that means is like, if you use like 401K or HSA to deduct some of the income, then you might be okay to get under that income. And so if you don't want to do this loophole, using those different tools like 401K and HSA health savings account will get you under there. And actually, we've got a HSA link that we use personally down below in the description as well. So if you can check it out if you want to save some money as well. So it's pretty simple on what you actually have to do. The first step is that all you have to do is lease the Tesla vehicle. And so if you lease the vehicle, it is essentially a workaround on how you could actually get the 7,500 federal tax credit. Because if you take a look at the first incentive on Tesla's website, it says 7,500 lease incentive. Get the 7,500 lease incentive on a qualifying vehicle when you take delivery by September 30th of 2025. And so the loophole here is if you lease any of the Tesla vehicles, and this is not just Tesla, this is like Tesla, Lucid, Rivian, all of the different ones use the same thing here to get the 7,500. You then are able to get the 7,500, no ifs, ands, buts, or whichever. It's just gets transferred to you. It's a very, very, very simple process. No income limits or anything like that. And so what's really cool is that once you actually get it, especially if you go through Tesla leasing, and going through Tesla leasing has different meanings. Like you might think like, oh, if I go to like, or the order page right here, and if I select Tesla leasing, that means that's going to be like Tesla leasing, but not necessarily here. That might be through like Santander or one of the Chase Bank or something like that, because Tesla Finance is not Tesla Finance. It's just, it can be Tesla Finance as a financial holder to finance your Tesla vehicle, but it could be one of those. It could be them setting you up with like Bank of America or Santander or Chase or something like that. And so certainly when you go through Tesla leasing has a separate arm that what they can set you up for. And that's going to be the easiest because that's going to be within the app. You can trigger the lease buyout, and really it is the simple, most easiest process. Now, of course, if you're looking to be buying a Tesla, don't forget to be using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. If you're already buying full self-driving, then using our Tesla referral code does support the channel. So thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and everything. And so when you do that, you automatically get a qualified for the 7,500 federal tax credit. And so that you can initially lease, you can quickly initiate a lease buyout. And so here's a quick write-up from Taz Jr. that basically did one with California. And you can see here the cost if paying cash, $57,151. Cost of the vehicle is $52,000. Cap cut reduction, $10,500, which is basically the down payment. And the payoff amount was $42,211. Due at signing $5,600. And so the quick math after everything, because there is still lease buyout fees, and so that's why it's not clean in getting the 7,500. And so really this is for people that do not qualify for the 7,500 due to high income limits. But the tax savings, the savings in the end was $5,980. Which, I mean, hey, that's not 7,500, but it's also better than $0 if you make above those income limits, you don't get any of that at the end of the day. And so let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. This is a nice loophole, and maybe there's people out there that might not know about this loophole at the end of the day and may think that, oh, I make too much money, so I don't get the 7,500. But actually, when you do a lease buyout like this, you can actually get the 7,500 when you buy it out. And so the other caveat is that you have to have your financial banks and everything set up in the back end so that you can do this as well. But certainly, if you're going to be buying a Tesla, I know you want the maximum discounts. Don't forget about your current vehicle as well. That's why we partner with Give Me the VIN to get you the maximum value of your vehicle that you're trading in or selling. One viewer actually got $3,000 more by selling it to GiveMeTheVin.com down below in the description over Tesla. So you might as well give GiveMeTheVin.com a shot down below in this description, especially if you're looking for all these different incentives that are out there. I mean, Model 3 has like what, $2.99 a month, Model Y $3.99 or $3.99 a month. So really it's looking a little bare at this moment. So you might as well try and grab everything and all the money that you can by looking for all the different cash that could be available for you. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking.
If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up, my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it and you should too.